Hello everyone, and welcome to the Refresh Step, where you recover yourself for the main step. I'm your host for today, tomorrow, and the foreseeable future, Theodore Lu. And I'm with the hottest paddler in the UK and admin of the Battle Spirits English Wiki, Ayumu Seiki. So yeah, Ayumu, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling alright. How are you?
Ooh, that's a really kind of complicated to answer since I basically got up and then I think I cook and then suddenly it's night and then I went to the barber and then now I went like there's a new barber that just opened near my house and now and they were like really professional. So he did like my previous barber, he was really talkative, and this guy's just I'll cut your hair, and then he just kicked me out afterwards. Really, really professional.
He probably felt like you're not those kind who talks a lot.
Or maybe he noticed that my German is not there because when I got in, I just stared at him. I just expected that he will ask me first, like, "Do you want a haircut?" He did not, but he did not. Oh well.
I mean, if you walk in there, you're expecting a haircut anyway, aren't you?
Pretty much. I mean, like the only other service that they provided is like, that like the waxing thing, like the one where you take off like your foot hair or something with like your feet hair with wax or something.
Yeah, I actually never used wax before, especially not now, since I'm keeping it long hair.
Yeah, it sounds scary.
Next time, try walking in and say that I want a Big Mac.
Well, I mean, like in McDonald's, you have more choices, obviously.
But I want the Big Mac.
Pretty much obviously, especially if there's a Mega Mac on the menu. I think I miss like that kind of customizability. Like I think in Indonesia, I once wanted to try like just ordering the most basic beef burger, but they give us the option to add any number of patties. I think up to 8 or something.
What?
Yes. So it went from like €1 to like 10.
Wow.
Yeah, like, don't you want to try that? Just to mess with them.
I mean, there's 5 Guys here, which basically does the same thing, and it does, and it doesn't cost more money as well. I think.
Wait, what? I mean, adding more patties.
Yeah.
Oh
actually, maybe not patties, but like everything else.
Yeah.
They don't need money.
Oh yeah, if it's the other toppings, yeah. I mean, like I'll always go all the way. Like they literally have that in their cash register. It's called all the way.
Just keep the list short, I guess.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I can't. I can't actually remember how they function either, because 5 Guys is pretty expensive for a fast food restaurant. But like the quality is good. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah.
It's like also like I think as a fast food, I think it's the cleanest burger. Like I never felt so healthy eating a burger in the fast food before. It's
really?
Like yeah. Like there's always those two sides to 5 Guys. I think the first time I ate 5 Guys, it felt like that, maybe because I did not ask for enough sauce. So it feels like just eating salad. Like it's really wet with just water.
Oh yeah, true. It's pretty wet actually.
Especially if you go all the way.
You need the sauce.
Yeah. Unless you use the sauce, I think it will not taste like burger. It will be just like salad with a burger patty and 2 buns.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Now I want to eat some burger. I guess tomorrow I ask my parents if they want to eat burger.
Yeah. Should I eat burger? But I just bought like 1 kilogram of pork the other day, and I pre-cooked all of them, so I kind of need to finish them now.
Yeah, I don't have any food at home except cereal, so it's not like I got a lot to eat anyway.
Yeah, now that you mention it, I need to finish my cereal that I bought when I was sick.
How long have you bought the cereal though?
It's been 2 weeks.
Holy.
Yeah. Hopefully, I mean, like it has some dried fruits inside, so I'm really hoping that it can hold.
You can try, I guess.
Yeah, I mean they are dried, so it should be fine. It should be fine.
Yeah, no. Last time I had a cereal with it's like one of those wafers kind of cereal, and like it has like some blueberries in them, and then obviously you eat with the milk. I can't imagine eating it with something else, but anyway, I was like, tastes a bit sour, but it's fine. I can get by that. And like it's like a few weeks later, I'm having the same thing, and then like this time it just tastes sweet, and then realized that time it tastes sour because the milk went bad.
Oh.
I'm surprised I didn't get a stomach ache.
Yeah, but I guess because if it's close to being bad, it's also already sour, so it's like.
Oh yeah, true.
I mean, like it's just a really good indicator that okay, so it's you probably if you drink this, it's probably there's a 50% chance that you are going to get a stomach ache. And this is not a medical advice, by the way. So if you think that the milk has went bad, just it's better just to not take the risk. Just throw them away.
Yeah.
And like as long as you kind of like dispose it properly, I think it will not really be quote unquote a waste, since all other organism will eat it in some way. So just.
If you got a garden or something like that, just like spread your milk over the grass. That works.
Yeah. But what if? I mean, like I think the only problem is if your what if you spread it into your garden and then your neighbor's dog or cat just came and drank it, then I guess that might be a problem as well. So yeah.
I mean. If you spread it onto the grass, it just got absorbed by the soil already. Why would their cats and dogs be able to drink that? And even if they do have that habit, let's be honest, whatever is in the soil is going to be much worse than the milk itself.
True.
It's not going to make a difference.
I guess, yeah. Now that you mention it. Oh well. And yeah, speaking of how I feel, I also did something pretty horrible to myself just now.
What?
I tried to go to the YouTube analytics and I tried to see which of our videos actually has the most dislike.
And which one is that?
Interestingly, it's our unboxing for the battle like the Digimon collaboration boosters for some reason.
How long ago was that? Wow.
Yeah, like I thought it was only the first one, right? And then I made another one, and that one also like has like only 20% like to dislike ratio. So it was like, interesting. Yeah,
I guess. What? Yeah, that's so weird.
Yeah. But yeah, now I kind of understand like why they are saying that maybe removing the dislike can kind of help you to feel less stressed. Although now I can see my dislike, so it doesn't really matter. But like if they hide it from us, because I think that metric matters mostly to Google, right? It doesn't really matter anything to us, since basically. Okay, so you can, if people really like it, then they will like it. But it's like if they dislike it and then you try to analyze it without any comments, it's like, how do I analyze this? Like, if there's no comments, like, and if you have like 70% dislike and then zero comments, like, how do I know how do I know what is the main problem? Like, if I analyze it from what I have, which is the quality of the video, of course it will suck.
Yeah.
Especially since it's a video that I made like 3-4 years ago, before like I actually put effort into actually editing my videos. It's like I put more effort into my video, but that doesn't really mean a lot, right? I mean, like, my time is limited. The skill that I need to catch up is also a lot. So of course, the result would also be limited. But it's like, I think that's the beauty of YouTube, right? I mean, like, sometimes you can just bring up an idea, as long as it's decent enough, people will kind of enjoy it. Yeah.
I actually still don't like that they removed the dislike thing. Because, like, I think it should be good for the creators to see how many dislikes they have. And on the other hand, it's even better when the viewers can see how many dislikes the video has. I don't have to go to a tutorial and waste 5 minutes just to realize it's absolute bullshit.
Well, that's fair. That's fair. I was just like, maybe I should not have done this. But I think that's also a little bit biased because like the past 2 years, like the past 2-3 years, like we have like 0% dislike, and then recently we got like well, it's not major, but we started to get some. So it's like, what did I do wrong? Like when does things start to go wrong? And then this is I think the mistake is not on YouTube's part. That is the mistake is on my part. I am asking the wrong question, right? Also, it's like,
I don't know.
Yeah. Also, it's like when I actually open the so they have like this separate analytics in which they just compared like the like to dislike ratio for your whole channel, and then the ratio for our whole channel is like 98% like to dislike. So it's like, why am I focusing on this 1 and 2 videos in which it has only 20% like? And I mean, like, there's one single video that has negative 100% dislike, but it's like 0 likes and 1 dislike. So it's like, I mean, this can mean anything, right? It's not something that I can I need to stress about.
Just using ratio is just like weird. It's not like particularly useful, to be fair. Let's be honest, it's probably YouTube's way of making you more stressed because you don't actually know how many dislikes you have. They say, it's fine, you can't see the exact number now, you don't have to stress about it, but it just makes this worse, and that's their plan.
Like the number looks bigger. At least if it's a negative number, they just don't show it. It's just 0%. So it's like, at the very least. At the very least, it's not like you open your analytics and then suddenly there's a big red number with negative 100% on it. It's like well, when does anything and everything goes wrong?
That's another kind of impressive if you can get minus 100%.
I mean, like, minus 100% is really easy. It's like, just expect just make something that is mediocre enough to not get any likes, and then you use your alternate account and give it a dislike. I mean, it's easy to have minus 100% at one point of time. Like the moment someone like it, then it's going to be skewed. It's going to turn from minus 100 to positive 50%.
Well, duh.
Of course, statistics. I know my statistics.
I failed my
At least
math.
I am supposed to be. That is like one of the mathematics class that I need to take as in my computer science bachelor course.
Oh yeah, I took what was it? Sets and statistics in high school. That was the topic that I failed, and that's how I failed my math overall.
Nice. I mean, it's like I mean, like the notations are different. I mean, like I'm always weak at mathematics that deviates from the general format. So it's like that's also why because in high school I took the science stream, right? So we only have math, physics, chemistry, biology, yeah, basically these four are the core courses, and then the rest is just don't like the supplementary courses. So these are the 4 main courses that I need to pass. The others actually I need to pass with even a higher score. So I don't know how this why does the core competencies I actually need less score to pass the core courses. But yeah, anyway, so from math and physics basically were kind of like the same, right? But with but with chemistry, you not only have to remember like a really different formula, you also in Indonesia, usually during the test, at least in my high school, they don't really provide the periodic table. So there are some substances that are commonly used throughout the topic, but it's like, okay, so we are mostly going to deal with these 10 substances, and then for the exam you will need to remember this the properties of these 10 substances, and then you need to do the calculation. Perfect. Wait. Maybe it's not that harsh. I think I just had a hard time remembering the different formula, and then it's just like, chemistry is bad. Chemistry bad, physics good. That's why I'm a computer scientist.
I understood none of that.
Exactly.
Yesterday, cause my oh my god, I didn't even realize until like a few months ago. But like, I thought my little brother is only doing math as a major, and then I realized he's also doing computer science as minor, and I was like, how the heck are you even able to manage that? And then, but yeah. Anyway, so yesterday I was just editing the wiki as usual, and then I found out like this 1 or 2 lines that's kind of gone wrong a little bit. Basically, it's something about the template, and I asked my brother, "Hey, can you like find the problem here?" And then we used half an hour. Nothing changed.
Okay.
That's the end of story.
Well, I need 4 years to be the professional Google searcher. So yeah, I guess given time, your little brother will also be a professional Google searcher like I do. I mean, like, everybody can use Google search, but it's like, in the end, it's just a matter of knowing which one can kind of work and which one will just waste your time if you try it.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what we did. He was like, "Oh, so I think we can just try to change the px here, and then and then let's see how it goes." And then it just changed something else, and then he was like, "Okay, let's go back to the original format." And okay, it might not be about this template, but like this template is also based on another coding, right? And I was like, now that you mention it, I think so. And I just had to dig my history, my editing history from back to like 2-3 years ago. It's like, oh, I finally found this page which I made and never touch it again. And then I go, okay, good. Let's try to change that. We even deleted a whole session. Nothing changed. And then it's like, maybe it's not this page. And I said, let me try deleting the whole thing. And I just deleted the whole thing. Nothing changed.
Okay.
And then he asked me, was this page even useful? And I was like, I don't know. I literally just copied it from another wiki.
Oh well, that's the result of that's the experimenting part, right? That's the studying part. That's included in my salary actually.
Nice. You earn money by doing nothing in half an hour.
Yay!
Just like in half an hour, you come to one conclusion. This page is useless.
Yeah. But I mean, like, that's also like the hard part in which when I think I had like this heart-to-heart conversation with my dad. Like, he told me to be a little bit more descriptive when I am explaining my struggle to my family, but it's just hard, right? I mean, like, it's like, yeah, I mean, like, that's literally like your day with your little brother. It's literally like my whole software engineering career. It's like, okay, so I have this task that is due in 3 days, and then I just spent the 5th day still trying out to figure out the error that I made on the first day, and then now it has been extended to next week, but I really need to get it going by like next Tuesday, otherwise we will lose more money from not releasing this feature early. But my boss is also like, yeah, no, you I mean, like, I already offered that. Okay, can I take an overtime this weekend? And then he was like, no. And then, yeah, I go home and then I contemplated for like 2 hours, and then I went to the car shop and I forgot everything, and then I went back to work, really stressed on the Monday, and then repeat this cycle for another 2 years. But that is I think being a software developer anyways, still the happiest career I have in my life, despite of all that.
Nice.
Yeah. But anyway, now that you mentioned the wiki, I think we can finally steer back from the tangents, because this episode we talked extensively about Wild Spirit Saga recently. I think we have like 2 episodes dedicated to Saga, so it's a little bit. It's the perfect time actually to go back to our roots. Why? Because next week, if we release this correctly, and it is actually released around 8 or 9 April, then next week we will have the release of the BSC40 Diva Booster Monochrome Fantasia. I really want to whip out just like usual, but yeah, it's like both of our families are currently visiting, so I guess we'll have to give like just a short version of the weeping that we would usually do for like 7 hours.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't think we'll have enough time to do 7 hours right now anyway.
Exactly. I mean, like, what if even with the current format, it's like we do the podcast for like 30 minutes to 1 hour. Supposedly, most of the time now we pass by the 1 hour mark, but that's beside the point. I mean, like, if I wanted to just release it for Spotify and all the other platforms, I need to export them as MP3. So as far as how complicated it is, I just need to export it as an MP4 from my video editor, and then put it in Audacity, and then export it as an MP3. Which I think there should be something that is way more efficient, but that's how I do it for now, and that's really fast. So that's never a problem. The problem arises when I want to export for YouTube, in which, as you know by now, the format is basically I just pick a random a stock video, and then I put it on the front, and then I just put it on the back, and then there's me and Ayumu on the screen, not doing anything, because any further effort will be too much. At least, if I already cannot exert the mental energy to edit another video. So if I put more effort into the podcast, I think I will take there will be even less video. Or yeah, maybe it's just it's just an excuse. It's just my excuse, right? I mean, like, I want to be able to do this and still play Atelier Ryza at the end of the day. That's the only problem. Yeah. Anyway, back to the divas. Yeah, I think one of the interesting thing in this booster is they introduced actually a new keyword for naming.
Oh my god! Yeah. Don't even talk about that. I hate it.
Yeah.
I like the idea, but out of all things, why do you have to call it name?
I know, right?
Fuck my life.
I would really like to see how World of Cards is handling this, since they are quote unquote our closest source to an quote unquote official translation. Well, yeah,
They're just gonna
it is
call
not.
it
It is
name.
not, but yeah.
They're just gonna call it name.
Yeah, it
Like
sounds like
when they actually name both keywords as release,
Mm-mm.
you know they're not gonna bother. They're just gonna call it name.
True.
Yeah, on the wiki we decided that for once we're actually ignoring the furigana and call it stage name. I mean, it still works. It still has the name. It still has the word name in it, so it kind of works.
Actually, that's kind of work. I was like, because what I had in mind is actually a little bit more misleading, and it's more like character name. Like if I still do the card of the day, which I at some point just got too lazy to do.
Bruh.
Yeah. If I had my way with it. But yeah, I think they kind of like introduced this concept a little way back. I think when they started having like advent with actual, like with the character name instead of the whole name.
So what do you mean?
I think there are some advent conditions in which so it's not advent condition even. I think it's just like with the like with the show up and on stage. So basically they just ask for a character name instead of like
yeah.
I think the concept has been
they always had like a special rule
kind
of with the divas, because not special rule, more like a specific tax, because like supposedly if you like were to call a name in the game, it supposedly goes well, to be more specific, it would be something like so target this card that contains the name Malu Malu Malu. And then but like for the divas, they like, especially for on stage, they literally just says you can summon a Malu 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 from your hand. And it doesn't say like contains or whatever it is. So like if they've been using the same, actually no, it's still a bit different. It's just like weird. It's like weird. It also took me a while to understand what's going on.
Yeah, I think they just made it official, and then now for now. I think it's
watch them just errata all the on stage and show up effects. Okay, maybe not show up because like they still need a condition. Unless most of the time sometimes the conditions are different, but like for sure, I think on stage they're just gonna errata that.
Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so I'm gonna spending some extra cash for that trickster again.
Yay! I think I'm just going to get the full set again. I'm still waiting for them
to
give me the.
Wait. You need to tell me later where you're getting a full set, because I need one too.
I'll give you my connections.
Yes. But yeah, I'm actually gonna expect Trickster to get a parallel art.
Same.
Yeah, basically, which is basically gonna be Blackster.
Oh yeah, now that you mention it, because she, for this particular trickster, she has an effect that also give her the name Blackster, like the stage name Blackster.
Yeah, and I mean, this effect basically confirms that Trickster and Blackster are the same person. It's like double personality. What do you call it? Bipolar, something like that.
Kind of. Not to confuse it with the actual bipolar disorder, but yeah, basically, it's like the kind of like the anime two personality thing, it's basically Yugi. They are basically Yugimoto.
Yeah. I heard a little bit about that. I've been trying to watch Yu-Gi-Oh! I need to find some time to actually try to get into that. Just because it seems interesting, at least the story part, not like the game. I'm not really interested in the game.
Yeah, I think Yu-Gi-Oh! The most interesting one are the earlier ones where they basically just they just
really
played Dungeons and Dragons.
In like the original one with like the ancient Egyptian lore and stuff like that.
Exactly. What else are you interested in? Like, is there any particular thing that you are interested in the new set actually?
Twilight Gothic good stuff. Let's talk about that. I'm on the oh my god, I'm so gonna build that, especially since I have like some of the key cards for the deck already. So basically, to explain what's going on, for those who don't know, we have new cards for Berseria Beat, which is the diva form of Builder Beat, the 7 Shogun Builder Beat. And then I'm just gonna call her Yukina. They're basically they're basically carbon copies.
You're not wrong there. Okay.
but anyway, but Offshot Berseria Beat has a really nice effect that's at level 3 that says that by returning it to hand, you can immediately activate a Berseria Beat burst instead. And what does the burst do? Summon up to a total cost of 13 of Twilight Gothic spirits from your trash.
Oh.
You can see where this is going, especially when you have Offshot Trickster and also the Sengoku Fest main stage.
Oh. Isn't that dirty?
Yes. So basically it's a pseudo loop. So like every turn, you obviously the first time you have to like activate the burst from your hand first, summon everything, and then next turn deplete your Berseria Beat, summon Offshot Berseria Beat, and then recycle it with either Offshot the burst version with either Trickster or Sengoku Fest main stage, and then repeat the whole process. And then there are a fuck ton of stuff that you can do in Twilight Gothic. I actually did my research and I was so surprised at how many things you can actually do. Like, okay, so in terms of win condition, you can either do one punch or you can also do mill. Yeah, it's basically like a control deck. So for the one punch version, it's basically using Casilem, the diva of Castle Golem, which you probably haven't even heard of it because she only had 2 cards in the whole history. and her card, basically one of her versions, has the effect for each Soul Magic on your field, she gets 1 extra symbol.
Ooh.
So you just have to build up for Soul Magic on your field, and she will get 4 symbols, and she's just gonna punch at the opponent with 5. And and yes, and that means you can literally just summon her from trash with Berseria Beats and then do a 1 punch. Like, that's it. Actually, it doesn't have to be Casilem herself, because like she actually adds the symbols to every of your Twilight Gothic spirits.
To every single one.
Yeah, it's not even Castle Golem. This fucking Ghost Stacks type the end, man.
Oh yeah.
That's what's going on. So yeah, you can do 1 punch, and then you can also do mill. The mill version is a little bit more complicated.
Okay.
But basically, first of all, the divas actually have a universal recycling card. I don't mean Sengoku Fest or Offshot Trickster. I mean the Halloween Ghost Rias Ulon.
Oh yeah.
Which has the summon effect of returning a diva family spirit card to your hand from trash. And it's any diva spirit. It's not even just Twilight Gothic. So you can basically return Well, I mean, there are quite a bit of examples, but like there's one that I can think of on top of my head. It's like the Aikatsu character. Shit, I can't remember her name, even though she's one of my favorites. God damn it! Describe her. She's the partner of Mitsuki.
Who is she again? wait. Maybe if I open the maybe if I open I can remember. Kanzaki Mizuki, Natsuki Mikuru.
There we go, Mikuru. Yes.
Yeah.
Because Mikuru has a summon effect of returning a magic card to your hand. So basically, every turn, you can use Magic Hammer, and then in the attack step, you use Magic Hammer, then you summon Mikuru and return Magic Hammer to hand. And then you deplete Mikuru in the attack step, return her with Halloween Rias by summoning Rias through Berseria Beat. So like you're basically milling at least 5 every turn. and then obviously you can do some more control there. And one of the best controls that Twilight Gothic has is just the Academy uniform, which quartet, Flame Sandria. Actually, no, it's winter attire. My bad. It's winter attire. Because she has a summon effect of locking the opponent from increasing their hand in their turn in any ways, including draw step. So if you have 2 producer on the field, you can literally do this every turn, because main step you're gonna summon a Berseria that's 2 cores on each of them. Well, I mean 1 core on each of them, total 2. And then in the attack step you're gonna summon again. So and then core charge again. So that's like 4 cores. Flame Sandria only needs to remove 3 cores for the deck lock effect. So you just need 2 producers and you can lock their hand every turn. And then if you want more control, especially field removal, then you always have the original Rias Ulofulun, which basically send 1 to the deck bottom every turn. Send 1 spirit to the deck bottom every turn. And like her revival version got 16 KBP. So that's kind of enough, to be fair. You can always brave something else to it. Because if, for example, I know a yellow brave that gives an extra 8,000 BP. That makes it 2,400. Well, not 2,400, no, 24,000. Yeah. And don't forget, you have to try like Gothic stage, where adds another 2,000 for each Soul Magic on your field. Clap, 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 clap.
Really dirty.
Yeah, so like, just in short, Twilight Gothic has a lot of removal, so you can do a field control, you can do a deck control, and you can do whatever win condition you want.
Damn.
You're not even gonna deck out because you have Twilight Gothic stage.
Exactly. That.
Yeah, and then you may be asking, but like after you use Berseria effect, because Berseria effect is an on attack effect. So what is it? So like there's still a flash timing for the opponent. Well, it doesn't matter anymore, because from one of the all team divas, we have Arafiel. My accent is weird.
Yeah,
Arafiel, which lets the flash timing goes first.
Yeah,
and then you also have finishing dance as a soul magic, which immediately end the battle.
Yeah, finishing dance is just too strong.
And then you don't even need 3 copies; you actually just need 1. Because then every draw step you can just recycle it with Twilight Gothic stage.
Exactly.
And then what's even better is that with this Berseria combo, we actually has the first case of a burst activating within a burst effect.
Ooh.
because with Berseria's burst effect, you can also summon the Halloween Ghost Binary Cell, which has all the teams.
Okay.
And then her summon effect immediately activate your burst. So you're literally activating a burst while resolving a burst effect.
Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, because I see. Because before you summon her, there is a gap in which every branching effect needs to be resolved, so you resolve it there, right? Basically.
Yeah, well, actually no. Like if Boundary Cell is just normally activating a burst, then it has to wait until your Berseria is done. But because Boundary Cell's effect is immediately activate your burst. Like, I mean, that's just my assumption because it's like we don't have a case before, so like it might have to wait for a Q&A, or even if Bandai realized that's such a combo. But yeah, and like you know what you can do? Activate a second Berseria beat from your burst zone.
No, please God, no. Okay. Okay. I've calmed down. No, please God, no. Oh, well.
And the best part is that you can recycle at least, you can recycle like at least 4 stage style divas every turn because you have offshore trickster set in the Mirage Zone, and you can have up to 3 Son Goku Fest main stage on your field. So you literally summon 1 offshore Berseria beat and you recycle 4 stage style Twilight Gothic to your hand.
No. Oh my goodness. This is becoming more and more dirty by the second.
The value. I'm gonna build this.
Is this podcast going to be age restricted? Oh my god, that's
too much information. It's like forbidden knowledge here.
Yeah, I felt like I had taken a bite of the forbidden fruit. Because up until this point, what I was excited for is one is mostly the art. Number 2 is the absolutes, good stuff. But actually, absolutes is just absolutes, right? I mean, like, big number punch. my whole strategy is just big number punch.
No, so, actually, you. No, go ahead. You can finish first.
Like you can see the contrast of how you excitedly for like I think 15 minutes or so explaining your whole plan on how you are going to use Twilight Gothic, and then my whole explanation on how I'm going to use the absolute stuff. Big number punch. The contrast there. Strategy, what is that?
Absolutely is also an interesting one because like obviously we have Roseberry and Phonita, which is kind of like the 2 monsters in absolutes. I actually never really thought about absolutes because it's just like it's really just adding more stuff to your Roseberry or Phonita deck, and like that's really it. And I mean it's good. I'm not saying it's not, but like is it as interesting as the Twilight Gothic good stuff? No, I don't think so.
Well, I guess so. But I bet like if you are that big number punch. Yeah, I think I also kinda how to say I kinda cared more about absolutes more so because one of my waifu, Sekler Wetum, is also an absolutes. And yeah, I think now more than ever it's more probable for me to just split my Grand Siesta deck into one just for Sekler and one for Sandy.
I actually never thought about that. It's not really my most interesting team. Yeah, it's not what I think so. But if you want big symbol punch, we also have the Trinity Star. We also have the Trinity Star.
Ooh, yeah.
Now that's a good one, especially since we have contract divas now. Like, I think I mean you can use either Rias or Phonita. Either one works. But I would probably prefer Rias for the core boost. But basically, if you still remember what the first star Mew can do, by the way, she's one of the new cards in like the upcoming set. Level 3, your attack stat. When your spirit makes the first attack of the turn, if you control control Mew and Choco, one of each. During this turn, that spirit gains 2 yellow symbols. So that's 3. So first of all, your first combo is obviously Seize Glory.
Oh, okay.
That makes a 5. You can I mean, it's a yellow cost 5. And a cost 5 is a pretty nice range for a lot of offense. You get where I'm going, don't you?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, because like the best part is like it's a during this turn effect. So like you attack, you gain the symbol. You can use the cost. You can deplete Ann and Choco, whatever. It's fine. It still keeps the 2 symbols as long as you can finish that 1 punch. You're good to go.
Oh. And yeah, now that it is during this turn, like even if it fails to finish your opponent that 1 punch, if you refresh it, then it can still attack with the extra symbol. Oh my goodness. Why?
I mean, you can always just brave Shinji to it if you want.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. You can have Shinji pilot her. That's also wrong, but
suggest that.
That's suggestive. It's a really card game for children.
No, yeah, but like no, I mean it as in like 5 costs in a yellow deck isn't very plausible. But yeah, so Trinity Star is like it can be something you can think about as well. It's like it's an easy deck to build, and it's actually not hard to make because I mean it needs stage down Mew and Choco, but like most of them are very low cost. So like make some calculations. You really just need 6 cores to use. So you can do that turn 2 going second. Because you just need Mew at level 3, and then like Ann and Choco, they can be at level 1. Attack, gains 2 symbol, use 2 cores on Mew for Seize Glory. That's 5 symbols.
Ooh. Oh my goodness. I felt dirty.
It's like this set has a lot of potential, really. Even more than the last set. Like, okay, like back to the monochrome Fantasia Trickster, yeah? You can make a loop with her Mirage effect.
Okay.
And the summon effect, obviously. So, you still remember the double X-ray Rayover from the last set? On attack, summon your Mirage, and then you can set down a new one. So basically, you attack double X-ray Rayover first, and use Trickster effect to refresh her. I mean, that's still total 4 symbols, but like, you know what? You can always. So after you attack, you make the attack again. You summon the Trickster from the Mirage. You set a second Trickster from your hand. And then okay, we don't bother about the summon effect for now. And then obviously you refresh. Actually, one thing here, Mirage soft once per turn doesn't carry on to the next card, so you can use the Trickster Mirage again. Yeah, so you can refresh Rayover again. I don't know why you would want to do that because that's probably more than enough already. But anyway, you can attack with Rayover again. Summon the Mirage Trickster, but depleting the Trickster on your field, and then set a third copy of Trickster onto your Mirage Zone, and then you can refresh and attack again. And when you attack, summon the. Actually, no, doesn't work. I think I lost something there. Sorry. Sorry. No, you need the third copy in your chest. First.
From the
Yeah, from the beginning. So in that way, you can summon Trickster, recycle your second copy of Trickster, set it again, and then blah blah blah. You get the point. My brain's kind of lost here.
That's the high level.
It's too high level, man. Oh, math, physics, as my little brother always says.
as we have always advocated, battle spirits can be as complicated as you want. You can play simple, just play red, and then just play the most rudimentary 5 symbol, cannot be stopped with 5 blaster and everything unless they got banned tomorrow. Or you can play Diva, and then now you need to do all this 10 card combos that can probably give you the same result. And then if you now everything is more expensive. So if you fail, then you will need more cards to kind of recover yourself next turn, and there's no guarantee that you can do that combo again in the same match.
I mean, to be fair, I think building the Diva deck is probably cheaper than Vice right now, isn't it?
Yeah,
because they never reprint the Vice, and everyone is using Vice now. So
yeah, you know that's like the only thing that that I am lucky about, because I bought like this repack. it kind of sounds like kind of dirty in the West, right? We call it repack booster, but it's like the original pack in Japanese. It's like, yeah, when you heard original pack, it's like, oh, okay, so it can be interesting. But when you heard like repack booster, it's like, why are you doing this? Are you trying to scam me? Anyway, I used to buy this Oripa, in which all the Oripa inside are a playset, and then the jackpot at that time was like the green world and the purple world. So I guess like, why not? I just bought 10. It was like 10 Singapore dollar each, and then I bought 10, and then one of them was like the Vice, 3 Vice Blaster, in which at that time it was really cheap. So it's like, yeah, why am I getting this now? And then now I am swimming in money. This is NFT. this is the card game NFT meme. Oh my goodness.
Jeez.
Nice, right? The only problem is I don't have all the other stuff.
Oof.
Yeah, I don't.
Even know we just sell it. Just sell it for the anime TTs.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like, I just realized, right? I mean, like, how useful the Dark Tower is for the Vice deck. Like,
yeah.
Like, it shuts down 40% of your competition, and then it is a purple Nexus that has both purple and red symbol. So it's like, damn, this deck is basically made for this deck. But yeah, now that you mention
exactly.
It's probably the one that will cut it first. Probably the Dark Tower. The Vice is kind of still like kind of a finisher, so probably at 1, probably New Secret will finally get the hammer.
It's hard to say though, because if they limit Vice, wouldn't they just be killing the Vice deck?
Yeah, I mean, like,
because I think for Vice, that's like the only finisher they have.
Well, I mean, there's the Vice Blaster too, but it's not as useful. But
have you seen anyone using it?
But they have one. I mean, like, I have only seen one person who has that, but he was like a hardcore Kamen Rider fan. So he was like, okay, so every Kamen Rider deck that I have should be like quote unquote pure. So aside from the support cards, like, he is willing to mix some mainline support, like the normal BS support cards, but it's like, at least the riders need to be the riders from the same series.
You're right, yeah.
So yeah, he kind of like uses the Vice Blaster too as well, and it kind of I mean, like, I played with him once, and it kind of made me lose, mostly because of the change effect. But yeah, I think it has, yeah. I mean, like, the change effect kind of like I think it kind of destroys something and then negates the destruction effect. And I'm playing
it destroyed 13,000 BP or less spirits and ultimates actually. Well, all ultimates, but I mean, like, it's a collapse set. It's destroying ultimates. Oh no! And then also one Nexus. Yeah, so it's pretty good, but I think the deck is just like slow. So
oh yeah,
so like it's like. Yeah, because like if blaster form isn't limited or banned, it's still the case of just freaking build Tarad. Why would you even use pure Vice? That's the thing.
Exactly.
I mean, all of you Kamen Rider fanatics out there are probably like very eager to like get a 5 stack, but no, I'm not a Kamen Rider fan, so I'm just gonna use Tarot if I ever need to use 5s.
Same. I mean, I happen to get the tarot. I happen to get the tarot anyway, so yeah, why not? So, who would have thought? Like I was given it should be out now. It's definitely out now. But yeah, basically I did a gift exchange with a Japanese YouTuber called Niwaka. He do mostly like the meta analytic stuff. Like he does it weekly. Yeah. So yeah, if you actually want to learn about the Japanese meta and you understand some degree of Japanese, I think he's a good source for that. Since yeah, I mean like he made a pretty good summary on the weekly meta, so yeah, you can check him out there. And we did a gift exchange, and then one of the gift that he sent me is actually some booster packs, and then from the PS60. Damn, I lost count on. So 63, right? 63, yeah. Because I bought the wrong booster and it's 62. Oh no, 60. Damn, where is Tarot? Oh yeah, Tarot is at 62. Okay, so he gave me 62 and then I opened Tarot from there.
Oh.
Or did I open that from my own box? Because I accidentally bought. Yeah, so this is the funny story, right? That's why I named the live stream like we made a mistake, because me and Amamiya, like we wanted the PS633 really badly, and then he found this listing on Amazon, and then he said, "Wow, this is very cheap. Let's buy this." And then we did not doubt bet for a second, although the both sets color is really different. Like 63 is really black, and then 62 has really vibrant red and blue on the cover, and then we were like still really adamantly believe that we were ordering PS63. And then it came, and then I was chatting with another friend on a voice chat, and then I was like, yeah, so I bought PS63, and then I saw King Round on the box, and then I did not buy PS63, turns out. Oh my goodness.
At this moment, he realized he fucked up.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I actually got my Tarot from the box. But I got some nice things from Niwaka as well. So yeah, maybe one day if I found the time, I will edit my unboxing video for his.
Yeah, and I really think you should send something else to him.
Yeah,
I watched the video, and like I was like, poor guy.
No, I thought this was supposed to be a personal like year-end thing. It's like I mean like I don't think my gift is that bad, but I like when I received his gift, I was like, oh no. Oh no. I thought it's like the Christmas thing, right? That's we limit ourselves to like budget of like $20, but I forgot that,
like the Secret Santa kind of thing. Yeah.
It's like I forgot that with $20 in Japan you can basically get way more things, and then it's like damn. I realize how expensive it is to live in Europe now.
Well, we shall just leave a cliffhanger in what Theo actually got. If you want to check out what Niwaka got from Theo,
check out this
Theo. You know it. Yeah, you know you're gonna put the link down.
Okay. Pretty much yes. Yeah.
But like,
I will
Secret
put it
Santa.
in the description.
Secret Santa stories. I have one. I have two. One of them is how I got what was it? What is it called? Yes, diapers. As a present.
It is adult diapers though.
No, it's for the babies. But anyway, my friends were just like, it's fine. You can still use it in the toilet. You know what I mean. And I was like, I'm just gonna give it to my mom's friends.
Yeah, I think that's much better.
and then there's this another time I got someone who's like who really hates Minecraft. And then what I did is that I bought like a cylinder of Pringles, and then I ate all the Pringles. I added some heavy stuff in there, mainly just like pebbles that I pick up on the street.
Okay.
And then at the very top of it, I put a little figure of a creeper in it.
Oh man.
And I seal it and I gave it to him. Well, I didn't give it to him, but you know, just like put under the tree. And then when he opened it, and then he took out the creeper figure, and then all the pebbles just pour out from the cylinder. And then he was like, "What the actual fuck?"
Yeah, that's a masterpiece.
Oh, that was so good. I love it.
Oh my goodness, but yeah.
Yeah, when you participate in Secret Santa, don't never expect to get something good. It won't be. Unless it's from a teacher. They have no malicious intent. Yeah, I think I got a book from a teacher once, and I still haven't read it. It was 6 years ago.
Oh,
and I don't know where the book is right now. Oh god.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah, now that you mention it, I also left the book that my favorite teacher gave me. It's like
oof.
Yeah, I left it at home, so yeah, no, it's okay. It's safe in my home.
Yeah, I lost the book. I can't even remember what book it was.
Oh,
oh god, I feel bad now.
Yeah. But yeah, now we are back actually after 2 episodes of me talking with the 1 episode of me talking to a guest, and then we have another guest episode. So finally, it's just us talking about anime TDs again. Although we were always sidetracked of the small things happenings in our life. So yeah, I guess that is. Oh, look at it. Look at the time now. But anyway, thank you guys for listening. If you would like to ask us anything, since yeah, sometimes we do have like a normal week where nothing happens. So yeah, it will be really nice to hear the stories from you guys as well. So if you guys want to tell your stories about trading card games, or you guys just want to ask either me or Ayumu about our card gaming life or just life in general, do send them to our email at therefreshsteppodcast@gmail.com. And yeah, I guess that's all for today. So we hope that we hope that you guys had a nice week going forward, and we'll see you all in the next turn. Bye bye.
Bye bye.